Okay, it's Saturday morning. We're just getting ready to head in. We got here at like 11 o'clock, or it was after 11 o'clock by the time we got in bed, and we got up at 3. So, short night. Let's hope it pays off. There's 3 of us, and this is our last chance for the season. So here we go, morning 1. Alright, I'm going to do a quick update. It's got to be close to like 7, I guess. Something like that. We hiked down this lower logging road. It's just been completely silent other than the turkey that's on private that just gobbles all day just to taunt you. But we walked up to the end of this finger road that's off the main road. And just as we got near the end, Ralph spotted a turkey out in the middle of the road. But it was on the other side of a gate, and the gate is where the private is. So it wasn't anything that we could shoot. But we set up. It didn't see us, as far as we know. We set up and we did some calling. It kind of walked out of sight around the corner where we couldn't see. We did some calling, sat for, I don't know, 10 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. Didn't seem like it was coming back. We got up, we were getting ready to head back down this road to the main road, and I decided to walk up to the gate, and right when I got probably 10 yards away from the gate, it walked back into view. So I think it was coming back to the calls. I think it was a Jake, but I was standing in the middle of the road, so completely busted. And it walked off to the side. It didn't fly, didn't run, but it had to have seen me. It walked off the side of the road. We sat down again, called again. Nothing, didn't come back. That time, again, probably another 10 or 15 minutes. Then we got up, started heading back down this road again, and Stacy looked back, and there was another bird right where that one had been in the road again. But that one didn't stick around very long. It flew, so I think it saw all three of us standing in the road, and it flew. But so we've seen a bird, a couple birds, had a little bit of action, but still nothing that we could get a shot at. So that's where we are so far. Ralph, any words of wisdom? Typical. Thanks for the help. It's gonna get real close though. Don't move. I think it sees us. There it is. It's a hen, right? All right, it's around 9:30. Just came back to get moose. After the last update, we hiked the logging road back up to kind of the middle road and the middle of the ridge, basically the area where we typically hunt, and nothing. I mean, we're not hearing anything other than this morning. We think we maybe heard one gobble other than the bird that's on private. Other than that, like nothing. But as we're standing there in this spot where we typically, like, a lot of times that's where we'll have lunch and just hang out, take a break. So we always see turkeys in there when we sit there for any length of time, or it seems like we always do. Well, as we're having the conversation about me coming down and getting moose, and we're standing there talking, I look down and sure enough, there's a turkey walking across the kind of through the trees. It's a little bit open there. So we just sit down and watch it, and it just works its way right up the hill, right to us, comes up on the road right where we're at, and then eventually just heads up right up the ridge. But so we have seen a couple turkeys. I think that's number 3 for the morning, but man, there's just like nothing is gobbling. So we're gonna, when I get back, we're gonna take the high road and go check out that. And then there's one more road that's even higher than that. And if we don't have any luck with the first one, we'll try that one. And then I don't know, like if we don't find birds that are wanting to talk, we may have to look at going to a completely different area tomorrow. So we'll see how that all plays out. But man, we hit the jackpot with the weather. Like all week, it's been bouncing back and forth. It started at like 80 degrees. For most of the week, it has just dropped all the way down to like it wasn't even supposed to get to be 60 today, and it was supposed to be scattered showers, even isolated storms. And then tomorrow, like a 55% chance of precipitation. But like right now, I mean, it literally couldn't be any better. It was crisp this morning, but it's got enough cloud cover where it's not too hot, but it's not cold. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful spring day. So we got lucky in that respect. Now we just need to find some birds that want to play. That's the update for now. Get back up there and see what we can make happen. Here you go. Okay, we got nothing going on. No birds or anything are making any sounds. So we just found a spot to sit on this ridge here. Stacy's right over here. And Ralph is just back over to my left. I can't get him in the camera. And we're just gonna do some calling and see what happens. It's probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock. Here we go. Couple elk on the horizon there. We're just making a little climb to get up to an upper logging road. Looked over and there they were. Thought they were deer at first. Never seen elk here. Didn't even know they were here. All right, good morning. It's morning 2. I don't know what time it is. Must be about 7 o'clock. Yeah, 7 o'clock. We're in a completely new area. So after my last update yesterday, I didn't do any more updates. We did a lot of hiking. I think we ended up doing over 13 miles. And we really didn't see anything else, so we left the area we were in for the majority of the day at like 3, drove to a new area, just picked a spot on the map, drove to a new area, hiked in, and within 5 minutes we had a hen calling back to us. We didn't bring cameras in or anything because we were just checking this area out, so just went in with a gun and a call basically. We had a hen respond to us and come in from like 200 or 300 yards away. We saw her coming the whole way. Came to like 10 yards. I don't know if we got it on video or not. If we did, it was just on the phone. But then that was it. Then we walked around some more and hiked and called and never got anything else. So we chose not to go back to that place. So we came to where we are now this morning. Got in here at like 5 o'clock. We've seen a couple of deer. We saw 2 elk, which was not anything I thought I would ever see here. And just got up to this spot. We're going to take a break. And you can see the view is amazing. Just hang out for a minute and maybe do some calling. And as I was setting up or getting ready to set up the camera, Stacy walked up and said, "There's 3 dogs right there." And there were 3 wolves at like 150 yards. I just saw them running through the trees, and I'm sure the camera's pointed where they were. I'm sure we'll never see them again, but that was amazing. I never thought I'd see elk here. I've never seen any sign, and now just saw 3 wolves, which is like, you know, finding a ghost. And we cannot find a turkey. There's turkeys running around all over the place. We can't find any of them. We found 2 elk and 3 wolves. Oh, and also found this this moose shed. It's old. Can't see if the camera's picking it up. The sun is so bright. It's old, but it's a moose shed. Don't find those very often either. So, and it's a beautiful morning. It's supposed to be raining. So outside of turkeys, it's been great. But no luck on the turkeys yet. So that's the update so far. We'll see what happens. It's a good one. It's a good one. He sees us. That's awesome. Look at that. That is awesome. That is a good bear. Hey, buddy. Nope, moose, no. He's all wet.
Oh my God.
Look at that.
How close do you let it get?
That is awesome.
Holy shit. Oh my God.
Hey, buddy. No, moose, no. He's all wet.
Yeah.
Yep. A mom and a chocolate cub.
still see the cow?
Uh-uh. Yeah, it's down lower.
Oh, no, I do, yeah.
So this is bear 2 and 3. We saw a boar earlier at about 40 yards on the road, and then on our way back now, we've found this sow and cub. Probably only, I don't know, 400 yards. Oh, look at that. I wonder if she hears me. I doubt it this far away. It's the wind's at her back, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if she's getting a whiff.
It seems like they're kind of moving on now.
Yeah, so it's been a while since I've done an update. We've gained quite a bit of elevation. We're still probably only around 3,000 feet, but from where we were, we've done a lot of hiking, a lot of calling, and just nothing. We found one hen, we think it was a hen, on the side of the road, flew on us. We've had no responses at all and haven't seen any other birds. It's been a really cool day. We saw some deer this morning, then we saw those 2 cow elk, and then we saw those 3 wolves, but just, for seconds. And then I think I mentioned it already, but we came around a corner and there was this really nice black boar walking towards us. And I think he would have gotten to 20 yards if I hadn't said something, but as it is, he got to about 40 before I said something. That was awesome. He was beautiful, soaking wet, like he'd been rolling around in a creek or something. And then hiked a couple more miles up the road and just, like I said, never had any luck with turkeys. And finally the road ran out and we tried to bushwhack it for a ways. We were trying to get to a specific area we saw in Onyx, but we couldn't get there. It was just a nightmare. So we headed back. We're headed back now. It's, I don't know, noon, maybe even a little bit later. I'm not sure. It's probably going to take us another hour or so to get out of here. We got to drive back tonight, so that's like 6 hours. But on our way, I think I already mentioned it, but we saw that sow and cub. That was really cool too. We were probably, 125 yards from them. Once we moved up, we saw them. I did a little bit of filming, then we moved up about 100 yards and then watched them again. It was, maybe 125, 150 yards. And then that's kind of been it. It's been beautiful. It's starting to cloud up a little bit behind us, but it's been a beautiful spring day. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the turkeys. I don't know if early spring and they're already done or what, but they definitely are not talking. So we did hear one earlier this morning. It was way off, and we did go down the ridge to kind of see if we could pinpoint it, but never gobbled again, and we couldn't figure out where it was, so we didn't go after him. But that's been it. It has been really slow. So we're on our way out. If anything else happens, I'll let you know.
a hell of a lot.